metaphor. Okay, three things. What are they? Repetition in a poem, simile and metaphor. Okay. First one, repetition in a poem. Repetition means what? What's the meaning repetition? Yes, very good. Repetition means repeated. Okay? Repeated. That is called repetition. Okay? Repetition in a poem, which means some repetition or repeated words or lines in a poem. That is called repetition in a poem. Okay? Repeated words or lines. Got it, ma'am? See, some poets, they have used this repeated words and lines in their poem. Okay? That is called repetition in a poem. Okay? Why they are doing like that? Why they are repeating these words? Do you know? Some poets, they use this term, repetition in a poem, in their poetry. Okay? They use this term to emphasize feeling or an idea. Okay? They use this repetition in their poetry for emphasizing an idea or the theme. Okay, that feeling. The readers should understand the feeling or that exact idea of that poem. Okay, so that they use this repetition. Okay, this is called refrain. Okay, this repetition is called as refrain. All of you say once louder, refrain. Okay, this term is called as refrain. Okay, repeated words or lines. Okay, repeated words or lines. That is called as repetition in a poem. Okay, they use some repeated words or repeated lines to emphasize the feeling or an idea to the readers. Okay, so this is called repetition in a poem. Why we are learning this now? Do you know? What poem we have learned? Yes, the Song of the Whale. Am I right? Okay, that poem. Who is the poet of that poem? Yes, very good. Kid, right. Am I right? Okay, that poet, he used this term, repetition, in his poem, The Song of the Whale. Okay? Have you read that lines? Yes. Have you seen any repeated words or repeated lines in that poem? Yes. What lines? Let's see. Where I heard you calling. 2 times the poet used this line. Okay? Where I heard you calling. Have you noticed? Yes. Then again, lipstick for our painted faces, polish for our shoes. Have you noticed? These 2 lines are repeated. Okay? Repeated in this poem, The Song of the Whale. Okay? Now, I'm asking, why the poet Kit Wright, he repeated these lines in his poem? Yes. Why we are repeating these words and lines in the poem? What's the purpose? Yes, to emphasize the feeling or idea to the reader. Reader means who is reading that poem. Okay. Here, the poet Kit Wright, he wants to emphasize the real idea or feeling of this poem to his readers. Okay, that's why he used this term, refrain, in this poem. Okay, where I heard you calling. Lipstick for our painted the whales. Okay, the pathetic situation of the whales. Okay, where I heard you calling. The readers should know the pathetic situation of the whales. Okay, then one more line. Lipstick for our painted faces, polish for our shoes. This line, it signifies us the uses, okay, the benefits of whales to the human being. Okay, have you thing that are not actually similar. Okay, they are not similar things. Metaphor does not use words such as like and as. Okay, these two words it does not use. Got it? This is called metaphor. Okay, this comparison is called metaphor. Have you got it? Let's see some examples. The examination was breeze. The examination. What do you mean by examination? Yes, writing exam. Yes. Then what's the meaning? Breeze? Yes, mild wind. Am I right? Soft wind is called as breeze. What is the similarity between these two things, examination and breeze? No similarities, right? This is different. But we are comparing this breeze to examination. Okay? That means breeze here. Breeze means very easy. Okay? The examination was very easy. For very easy, we are using this word, breeze. Okay? We are comparing this examination to breeze. Got it? So this comparison is called as metaphor. Have you got it? This is called metaphor. Have you noticed any word like as and like here? No. Right? Metaphor does not use the words as and like. Okay. Let's see one more example. Your voice is music to our ears. Okay? Your voice is music to our ears. Here, the voice is compared with music. Okay? That means the voice is melodious, very sweet. So, here, voice is compared with music. Okay? Here also, have you noticed any word as and like here? No. Okay? So this comparison is also called as metaphor. Got it? Simile means we can see two words. Okay, when we compare two things by using two words as and like, that is called simile. Okay? Metaphor, when we make comparison between two things, actually they are not similar. Okay, when we compare that comparison is called as metaphor. Okay, that metaphor does not use the words as and like. Have you got it? Are you clear now? Okay. In our poem, The Song of the Whale, the poet used some similes and metaphor. Okay. What simile he has used here? Yes. Drum. Okay. He used the word tiny drum like a heartbeat. Have you noticed? Yes. If you don't know, take your book, open it and check this line. Okay. Drum. Tiny drum like. Okay. He used the word like. If like comes, that is simile or metaphor? Simile. Very good. Drum. Okay. Tiny drum like a heartbeat. Okay. He compared these two things with a word like. So this is called simile. Have you got it? Okay. Then have you found any metaphor there? Let's see. Mountain. In first line, he used this word. Heaving mountain in the sea. Okay? Heaving mountain. Mountain. Then whale. The poet compared metaphor. Have you got it now? What is simile and what is metaphor? Okay. Let's see the summarization part. Okay. Today what did we learn? Yes. Repetition in a poem. We have learned repetition in a poem. That means repeated words or lines in a poem. That is called repetition in a poem. Why the poets use this term in their poetry? Yes, they have to emphasize the exact feeling or that idea to the readers. Am I right? This term is called as, yes, refrain. Okay, don't forget it. Refrain. Got it? Okay, then we have learned about simile. Am I right? When we compare two things, if we use the word as and like, that comparison is called as simile. Okay? Then metaphor, when we make comparison between two things, actually both are not similar, but we are comparing, but we don't use like and as. Two words we don't use. That comparison is called as metaphor. Okay? This simile and metaphor helps the poet to express his exact idea, okay, or give more stress to his idea. Got it? Okay. Now, homework. Already we have completed in this part. Once again you have to do it. Okay? Page number 29. Question A, B and C. Got it? Do your homework. Take a snap and send it to me. Okay?